When it comes to relationships, knowing whether to move forward with someone can feel like a difficult decision. You might find yourself wondering if it's the right person or if God is leading you to open your heart. While every situation is unique, there are clear spiritual indicators that God uses to nudge you toward giving someone a chance. These signs often bring peace and clarity, helping you discern the next step in your relationship. One of the key ways God works is through a deep sense of inner peace. If you've been praying for guidance and suddenly feel a calm assurance about someone, this could be God's way of telling you to move forward. Alongside this peace, you might notice that your values and goals align with theirs, creating a foundation for a meaningful connection. God often uses alignment in priorities to reveal someone's role in your life, one you see fruit in their life. Thus, by their fruit, you will recognize them. When considering someone, one of the clearest indicators is the evidence of good fruit in their life. You can observe their actions, attitudes, and choices to see if they align with God's teachings. This doesn't mean they are perfect, but their life should reflect a commitment to God's principles. When you see kindness, patience, humility, and a desire to grow spiritually, these are signs of fruit that glorify God. Their decisions, especially in challenging moments, reveal whether they are rooted in faith or swayed by worldly influences. It's important to pay attention to consistency in their behavior. Are they quick to help others? Do they approach life with gratitude and humility? A person producing spiritual fruit will naturally draw you closer to God and inspire you to live a more Christ-centered life. The way they handle responsibilities, relationships, and even setbacks can serve as a reflection of their relationship with God. Trust that God often shows you someone's heart through the fruit they produce in their daily walk. You should also evaluate whether their spiritual growth inspires your own. If their actions motivate you to deepen your relationship with God and pursue holiness, this could be a sign of divine alignment. God uses relationships not just for companionship, but to sharpen us spiritually. Take time to reflect and pray about whether their fruit is not only good, but also encourages your growth in faith. Lastly, consider whether their fruit remains steady over time. Anyone can show flashes of goodness, but consistent, God-honoring fruit is a true measure of their heart. If their actions consistently align with biblical principles, it's a strong indication that God may be encouraging you to explore this relationship further. Stay prayerful and watchful as you discern what God is revealing. 2 doors open naturally. I know your deeds. See, I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut. When God is guiding you to give someone a chance, you'll notice how circumstances align without you having to force anything. Doors seem to open effortlessly, and situations fall into place in ways you couldn't have planned. This is often a sign of God's timing and His blessing over the connection. When you trust in God's guidance, you'll find that He creates opportunities for the relationship to grow naturally. These open doors could look like mutual friends introducing you, unexpected conversations that bring clarity, or even a feeling of being in the right place at the right time. God's hand is often evident in the details of how the relationship progresses. Trust that when He opens doors, He also equips you to walk through them. Pay attention to whether the path feels peaceful and purposeful, rather than chaotic or forced. His will often brings clarity, not confusion. Sometimes, closed doors are equally important. If you notice certain opportunities shutting down while others align perfectly, this could be God's way of redirecting you to where He wants you to be. Trust the process, even if it feels uncertain. God's open doors always lead to His best for you, and His timing ensures that you won't miss what He has prepared. Remember, God's open doors often come with confirmation. This confirmation could be through a word of encouragement, the peace you feel in prayer, or even affirmations from people you trust. When God opens doors, He also gives you the confidence to step through them. Stay prayerful and open to His leading as you embrace the opportunities He places before you. 3, you can communicate openly and honestly. Therefore, each of you must put off falsehood and speak truthfully to your neighbor, for we are all members of one body. Healthy communication is a key spiritual indicator that God may be encouraging you to give someone a chance. When you can speak openly and honestly with someone without fear of judgment or rejection, it shows a strong foundation of trust. This type of communication allows both of you to express your thoughts, concerns, and hopes while feeling respected and understood. It's a reflection of a relationship where God's truth and love can flourish. Being able to share your heart without hesitation is a gift from God. It shows that the relationship is built on honesty and mutual respect. When someone listens to you with care and responds with wisdom, it creates an environment where you can grow together. God values relationships where truth is spoken in love, and open communication is a powerful way to honor Him in your connection. Over time, this open communication will help you navigate challenges together. God's presence in the relationship will be evident as you share, forgive, and grow through honest conversations. Relationships built on truth and understanding honor God's design for unity and love. Let this serve as a reminder to nurture and protect this gift of open communication. When someone values open communication, they prioritize your emotional and spiritual well-being. This creates a safe space where you can both address problems constructively and celebrate victories joyfully. Keep seeking God's guidance as you build this foundation of truth and love. For they are patient and understanding. Be completely humble and gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love. Patience is a spiritual quality that reflects God's character and love. When someone demonstrates patience with you, it shows their willingness to value you and your journey. They take the time to understand your thoughts, feelings, and experiences, creating a relationship grounded in grace and humility. This patience is especially important during disagreements or challenges, as it reveals their ability to handle situations with wisdom and care. A patient person doesn't rush decisions or pressure you into anything that doesn't feel aligned with God's will. Instead, they give you the space to process your feelings and trust God's timing. Their patience reflects the type of love described in Scripture, one that is kind, gentle, and slow to anger. When someone treats you with understanding, it's a sign that they value the relationship and are willing to invest in its growth. Patience also fosters an environment where forgiveness and grace can thrive. When someone is patient with your imperfections, they model Christ's love in a powerful way. This kind of understanding builds a solid foundation for a relationship that can endure life's ups and downs. Finally, their patience should inspire your own. When you see someone consistently demonstrating understanding and kindness, it encourages you to reciprocate those qualities. Together, this mutual patience creates a relationship that mirrors God's love and grace in your lives. 5. They handle conflict with grace. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. How someone handles conflict says a lot about their character and spiritual maturity. When they approach disagreements with grace, humility, and a desire for resolution, it shows their commitment to maintaining peace and understanding. They don't escalate situations with anger or harsh words, but instead choose a gentle and thoughtful approach. This reflects God's desire for relationships that are built on love and mutual respect. Handling conflict with grace doesn't mean avoiding it. It means addressing it in a way that honors God and each other. When someone listens to your perspective and seeks solutions rather than placing blame, it demonstrates wisdom and care. This approach creates a safe environment where differences can be resolved without fear or resentment. Relationships where conflict is handled with grace often grow stronger and reflect God's presence in both lives. When you see someone choosing patience and kindness during disagreements, it's a sign of their commitment to the relationship and to God's principles. Conflict is inevitable, but how it's handled reveals the depth of someone's faith and love. Trust God to guide you both toward resolution and peace. A person who handles conflict with grace also demonstrates their ability to learn and grow from challenges. Their willingness to prioritize reconciliation over being right reflects spiritual maturity. Together, you can build a relationship that thrives even in difficult times by trusting God's guidance. If these spiritual indicators inspired you and provided clarity in your decision-making, please like, comment, and subscribe to Pure Inspirational for more content to guide you on your relationship journey. We hope that these insights bring you closer to understanding God's will in your life. Stay connected with us for more encouragement and support in your spiritual walk. Be blessed.